Welcome everyone. Welcome guys for the another read aloud. So today the book which I have chosen is another book from the Neve Book Award, The Gular Flower by Rinchin, pictures by Vipul Verma, and it's one of the, as I told you, it's one of the NBA Neve Book Award shortlisted book 2020. It's one of the picture book category. So, to give you some insight about the story. So, okay, before that, how many of us know Gular flower? Have you heard about it? Have you tried to know what the book is, what the flower is, or have you seen it? Did any of you, try looking into it, discovering what the Gular flower is? So in this story, Renchu, it's about the girl Renchu who is set off in search of to find what this Gular flower looks like. She heard about it and she desperately wants to find out what this flower is. And once we start our reading, we will get to know, is she able to succeed in her journey of finding the flower. Okay, so basically the setting of the story is in the world of Padi tribals, which is completely displaced from the forest. So what made Rinchin write this story? So we all know that author writes a story based on either an experience. So sometimes it could be an experience, or it could be the topic which the author likes to. But this particular story is written by Rinchin based on her personal experience. So unlike Rinchin, Rinchin, the author, writes this. She was basically not the age of Renchu, she was much older than Renchu. She wants to, know about Gular flower. She was set in to find out the secret about this Gular flower, and that's the basic thing which has brought out this book into. And now once we read this book, we would know, is Renchu able to discover, and we will see what the Gular flowers look like. You all ready? Let's get into the story. Title of the story: The Gular Flower. Story by Rinchin, pictures by Vipul Verma. Published by Tulika Publishers, 2019. Perku and Sanish were sitting on one side of the pile of waste they were sorting. Renchu, Perku's younger sister, sat on the other side, not by choice, but because Perku and Sanish always tried to keep her far from them. These days, the two always had a lot to talk about that they didn't want Renchu to hear. Whenever Renchu tried to join them, they would either shoo her away or stop talking. Renchu's ears strained to catch what they were saying. She slowly started to inch towards them and had come quite close when her sister's eyes fell on her. Nudging Sanish, she said in a loud voice, "Oi Sanish, what was that thing we saw yesterday?" "What?" said Sanish, not catching on. "Oh, that thing that we saw. That beautiful thing." Wow. Sanish started to ask again and then understood that Perku was teasing Renchu. Yes, she said, searching for a word or a name or thing, anything. "Oh, that Gular no fool, that Gular flower." "What?" asked Renchu in a small voice, not sure if she would be shooed away. "It's such a beautiful thing and so lucky," said Sanish, looking directly at Renchu. Happy that she had been included in the conversation, Renchu came closer. Tell me, what did you see?" Winking at each other, Sanish and Perku began to tell her about the Gular flower. Though the tree was common and every child had eaten its fruit, no one had seen its flower. It was a very rare thing to see, and very beautiful, it was said. No one really knew when it came or how it looked, but stories about it were many. I also want to see, Renchu's eyes shone. You can't, said Perku. Why? Because only special people can see it. You are special? Yes, because we don't try to listen to other people's conversations. Don't follow them like a tail, said Perku, pinching her arm. Renchu jumped up. You show me, she pleaded with Sanish. I can't, said Sanish. It can be seen only once a year, on the full moon day in the month of Magh. The flower blooms and then disappears in seconds. Not many get to see it, but if you do, you will have good luck. Sanish was trying to put together all she knew to make the story sound true. Can I see it tomorrow then? Renchu asked. Don't you listen to what is said? We just told you it comes only once a year on Magh Purnima, Perku said. Renchu was small, but she was smart. Then how did you see it yesterday? She shot back. Who said yesterday? We said last year, Sanish put in quickly. Now stop your jabber and let us work. Perku pushed Renchu away. Then seeing her sad face, she added, I promise when Magh comes, I will show you, okay? Renchu nodded. But she didn't trust Perku and Sanish. She wasn't sure she liked them, even though one of them was her own sister. Sitting alone, she thought of the gular tree. She had seen it so many times, eaten so much of its fruit, but she had never seen a flower on it. How did Sanish and Perku see it, and not her? Renchu saw Tara Didi and ran up to her. Didi, have you seen the gular flower? Arey That, who said that gular has flowers? But Didi, Renchu mumbled. Perku was saying she was making a fool out of you. That's why I keep telling you to study. You will become smarter. Tara Didi opened the door of the room that was used as school and started to clean the place to get it ready for class. Why are you standing there staring? She told Renchu. Come and help. Renchu dragged her feet in. She did not like studying much. But today she had walked in there herself, so she had to sit in class. Soon she was trying to recognize words from cards that Tara Didi held up. That evening, Renchu was helping her mother fill water. Summer had arrived, and now that water came only once in 3 days, every kupi, every dabba, every bucket had to be filled. Between rushing to the tap with an empty dabba and dragging back a full one, Renchu asked her mother, Aya, gular no fool dekhi jesu? Have you seen the flower of the gular? Her mother smiled. No, hardly anyone has seen it. It blooms for a very short time before it runs into fruit. They say it's very beautiful but very difficult to see. Once when I was young, in our village on Purnima in the month of Kartik, they said the gular flower. But, interrupted Renchu, Sanish said Magh Purnimi? Did she? What does she know? It blooms on Kartik Purnima. We sat under the tree staring at the branches for so long that I went to sleep. When I woke up, the others said they had seen the flower. The moon shone on it and it was beautiful. But I didn't see it. Who saw it? How did it look? Array. Many said they saw it, but each described it differently. Some said it was pink and small. Some said red and very big. Others said it was white and shining like a star in the moonlight. So maybe no one really saw it. But I want to see it, said Renchu, sticking her chin out. You will if you are lucky. I want to see it now, said Renchu, stamping her feet. Once something gets stuck in your head, it won't go. Aya said, getting impatient. Go fill this kupi with water. Later at night, Renchu asked her grandmother, Dadi, have you seen the gular flower? What? Gular no fool? The flower of the gular? I have seen many things in this world, but not that. Only the lucky see it, said Dadi. But I want to see it now. Array, it's the thing of nature. There are rules. If you're lucky, you will see it sometime. Renchu mumbled. If it's so rare, then how did Sanish and Perku see it? They fooled you, Dadi chuckled. And you believed it. She then sighed. Array, you are just like your grandfather, your Dada. He too believed anything. Then she added, but you know it's also said that the flower gets seen by most simple people whose hearts are clean because they don't take advantage of its magic. I am simple? Asked Renchu, half hopeful, half insulted, for she had always thought herself to be very smart. Yes, and also silly, believing Sanish and making a fuss. With that, her grandmother pulled her close. Come, I will tell you a funny story of how your Dada got tricked by a bird. As Dadi began her favorite story, Renchu fell asleep close to her, dreaming of the gular flower on a full moon night. In some days, the desire to see the flower dulled and Renchu stopped pestering everyone about it. But still, every time she passed the gular tree, she looked at it, searching for the flower. Sometimes she would lie beneath, eat its fruit and look at the leaves all green and thick. One very hot day, with her sack beside her, she was lying on her back thinking of this and that. The shade of the tree was cool, and through it she could see bits of the sky. It seemed so clean, like it had just had a bath. Pure light blue, with fluffy little white clouds all over it. Renchu was absorbed in the clouds for a while, watching as they changed shape. She reached out for a fallen fruit. An ant tickled her hand. Lazily she flicked her wrist to shake it off. With her other hand, she brought the fruit close to her eyes to look at it. It was like all others, small, reddish green and soft. A few ants were going into it through the stem hole, looking harder. Renchu could see a pinkish shadow. With her thumb and finger, she gently pressed the fruit open and saw 100 little flowers all inside the little fruit. The gular flower, not one but many, hundreds, thousands of them. She picked up another fruit and pressed it open, and 1,000 flowers burst out. I have found it! Renchu cried out in joy. Not one, but many flowers. She ran towards her house. See what I found! Gular no fool, dundi lidu. I have found the flower of the gular. Hope you all enjoyed how Renchu explored and finally found out what is a gular flower.